And that's something I chase every single day. It ain't about trying to prove anything to anybody else. It's about finding who I am and knowing that's enough. I've come to realize that giving your best day in and day out is all that matters. Sometimes we lose sight of that trying to impress people who ain't even on our level. So for anybody out there, remember, you're enough, man. That's the truth. See, too many people get caught up in what everybody else thinks, trying to live up to someone else's standards. But once you stop looking for validation and start focusing on you, that's when you start moving different. That's when you realize the only competition is the person you were yesterday. That's where the real growth happens. It ain't about being perfect.
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly showcased unshakable confidence, claiming he can take on and beat anyone, even Floyd Mayweather. His bold mindset highlights his elite boxing skills, rigorous training, and natural talent, making him a major pay-per-view draw and a dominant force in the highly competitive boxing industry.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime,
Don't fight him.
If you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing game.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather, a legendary undefeated boxing champion, remains a hot topic in sports media as debates spark about his age and potential comeback.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. But he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather faced...
In 2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson slammed Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for claiming he was greater than Muhammad Ali. Tyson didn't hold back, saying Mayweather's self-praise disrespected boxing legends. This heated critique fueled the ongoing debate over Mayweather's claim as the greatest boxer of all time, sparking reactions from fans, analysts, and fellow champions worldwide.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of great Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Floyd Mayweather, a boxing icon, has spent his retirement mentoring rising stars like Gervonta Davis. His commitment to shaping the next generation is unmatched, sharing his elite skills and championship mindset. However, tension sparked when Mayweather trained fighters set to challenge Davis, raising questions about loyalty and business in the high-stakes world of professional boxing. Floyd Mayweather responded to the controversy by clarifying that his advice wasn't just for Gervonta Davis, but for all young fighters. He emphasized his mission to guide boxers toward financial success and long-term stability, ensuring they maximize earnings and build lasting wealth in their career.
When I say certain things, they say, "Oh, he's hating." There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
Tension skyrocketed when Floyd Mayweather was spotted mentoring Frank Martin, the rising contender set to face Gervonta Davis. Mayweather shared exclusive strategies, a move Davis saw as a direct betrayal, shaking the foundation of their high-stakes mentor-protege bond.
I remember you talking about doing the pad work with Floyd, right? Mm-hmm. And he said you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
It was just motivation, you know, because at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ-wise, you know. I ain't had that IQ that I got now. You know what I mean? So at that point, I was just really going off natural athleticism. So for him to tell me that at that time, you know, I just got to getting deeper in my bag, trying to understand the game.
Did it make you go like that much harder? Or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah. I always been like a workhorse, you know.
And anything you did?
I wasn't, like in the beginning, like wrestling and football, like it was kind of more like just I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of used to half-ass that a little bit, you know. But boxing, you can't half-ass boxing. You gotta, if you do, you ain't gonna get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you got to depend on people. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results.
For sure.
So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat and I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
We ain't got no backup. We got a bad day, whatever. We ain't got nobody to come.
Gervonta Davis, emotionally shaken by recent controversies, publicly cut ties with Floyd Mayweather. His bold statement not only revealed the deep personal impact of their disputes, but also reinforced his commitment to building his own legacy, independent of his former mentor's influence.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Calvin Ford, longtime trainer of Gervonta Davis, spoke out on the controversy, criticizing Floyd Mayweather's tight grip. Ford believes Mayweather should have backed Davis's push for independence and celebrated his success. Instead, the control caused friction, unnecessary drama, and a broken bond between them.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but Our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Since parting ways with Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has skyrocketed to success, proving he's more than just a protege. His decision to take full control of his career has paid off, securing massive pay-per-view fights and cementing his status as one of boxing's biggest stars. No longer in Floyd Mayweather's shadow, Davis has built his legacy, showcasing explosive knockout power, lightning-fast speed, and elite resilience. Fans now recognize him as a dominant force, not just a product of Mayweather's brand. His post-Mayweather success solidified his place in boxing history, proving that stepping away from his mentor was the right move for his career and financial future.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content. Stay tuned for upcoming boxing insights, highlights, and exclusive fighter updates.